Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Tonight's topic is going to be the casualties from the narcissistic relationship. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. So, the narcissistic relationship is one of the most difficult experiences that you will ever have to go through. The reason why is because you're not prepared for it. You don't know what narcissism is. Most likely when you entered the relationship, you believed in the goodness in people and you thought that the relationship, for whatever it was a reciprocal relationship, meaning if in the business place you were hoping that you were working towards the same goals. In the romantic relationship, maybe you're headed towards creating a family, starting a future, headed in the same direction. If it's your brother, sister, or a familiar relationship, it's your brother and sister and you just wanted to believe that they're good people. And let's be real. One more example, a friend. Maybe you've had friendships that you've actually gotten the awakening and awareness now, and you're like, wow, that friendship doesn't benefit me. All these relationships, there are casualties from them. And most times the casualties are on your side, or those people on this channel watching the video. And again, right now, thank you very much for being here. The whole thing is, the casualties of the relationship, this is a very long list. I mean, virtually, this could be a 10-part series, maybe even a 30-part series. But for this video, I'm going to dig into a couple of these casualties and let you know that you are not alone, that many other people have experienced what you are going through and or have gone through, and that we're getting stronger each and every day, and we're moving forward. And I know it's difficult for many people post-narcissistic relationship when it ended in any capacity. It is something unlike. You're never prepared for it. You don't know what to do. Many times if you were discarded, you have no idea because your head is spinning and you have to wrap your head around so many different things, glossary terms, definitions of exactly what you just experienced. Same thing in the workplace, friendship. Point being, the casualties are this. The first one I will mention is that people that you thought had your back, in fact, show their true colors, and they don't have your back. Many people that you had in common with the narcissist, or maybe even people you didn't, they're just not going to be there for you. Now, I'm not saying everybody, but many people will ghost you or will not be there to support you. And the reason for this, there are many reasons, but one reason is because perhaps they've sided with the narcissist. Let's say it was a relationship that just ended and you have a bunch of mutual friends. Let's put it that way. Those friends, there's a very good chance they're going to side with the narcissist. Why? Because the narcissist most likely has already used the smear campaign against you and or has been setting you up throughout the duration of the relationship to drop little breadcrumbs of how you are perhaps not a good person, or perhaps you're not who you... In other words, they're reflecting back and telling acquaintances and friends exactly things that aren't true. Maybe that are true about themselves, but they're projecting it onto you, if you understand that. I hope that was clear. The point is, they're not going to be telling the truth. The narcissist does not tell the truth. They set people up on their script of destruction, manipulation, lies, and deceit. That's what they do. But that is one casualty, because maybe you lost friendships, maybe you lost extended family members, maybe you lost in-laws, maybe you lost neighbors, maybe you lost good people in your life. And I'm sure if you really stop and pause and think for a minute, that you've had many good people in your life. But some of these people were casualties from the narcissistic relationship. I know for a fact that's happened. And that is really unfortunate, because many people don't get the education that you have. They do not have the understanding of narcissism. And maybe they just think, wow, that was just that was just a breakup, or the friendship ended and it's fine. They're both going to be okay. They move forward. It's not the case at all. The case is the narcissist continues on their path of destruction, lies, manipulation, and devastation, while you have to introspect. You have to actually process what has just happened post-narcissistic relationship, and you don't have the tools. Most likely you're getting them from my channel and many others, and you're understanding, wow, that happened to me, I can't believe it. Okay, light bulb moment. That too? Oh my gosh. How are all these people so similar? And the list goes on, and you really have to do your homework while the narcissist continues to manipulate people. So that's one casualty. Another casualty would be you, specifically for this video, having to put the pieces of the puzzle together. There comes a point in time when you're well on your healing path, and you can actually, and some pieces, the pieces of the puzzle always come together. It just takes time. It takes dedication, commitment. You're going to get a whole bunch of light bulb moments. But when you're well on the healing path, you will understand, wow, and It's not like you're mad or you're frustrated or angry any longer or whatever other emotions you were throughout the healing path, but you get to a point and you're like, wow, I really can't believe this. And honestly, if you really reflect on what I'm telling you right now, I am certain that probably, let's say a week maybe, like dare I say a day, I'm not sure. But let's say a week, there probably isn't a week that goes by that it doesn't cross your mind, like, how did that happen? I can't get over it. I don't understand, meaning you're over it, but you don't understand how you were fooled, how you were manipulated and tricked and lied to. But that's another casualty, because you see, now you have to put all this work into yourself, and you have to actually do it on your own, with the help, again, of myself and many other people. But this is a path that you can watch all the videos you want to, and you can read all the books and attend all the seminars and classes and Zoom courses, whatever you're doing. And I applaud you for doing that, by the way. However, you need to get these answers. I can guide you every way possible, and so can many other people, but the answers need to come from you. They have to come from within, because you were in the narcissistic relationship. I was not there with you. I can only give you my wisdom, my experience, and my insight. So that's another casualty, because you post-narcissistic ending, you're putting so much time into yourself, and you have to do this. It's not like let's be real, many times people on the channel want the magic pill. Just give me that pill, I'll erase the memory, I'll move forward, everything will be great. It doesn't work that way. You need to spend time on the healing path, and the time could be from a couple of months to a lot longer than that, let's put it that way. But that's another casualty. Now, to emphasize that, once you are healed fully, and once you understand where you are on the healing path, like you're good and you're galvanized, that's not a casualty any longer. That's actually beautiful. It's growth. You've reached the pinnacle, the mountaintop of indifference, and you're absolutely crushing it. And that's where my hope is you all get to eventually one day. And many of you have gotten there. So if you have dropped comments, it's beautiful. But until you get there, it is difficult to process these things, but you need to do it. Another casualty could be people believe that the time that they spent in the relationship, was it worth it? Was it lost time? And they regret it. Now, personally for me, I don't regret anything, not one thing, because each and every step I've taken on this planet throughout the duration of my life has led me to this exact moment in time with you watching this video. There are no coincidences on this planet. We're all meant to be exactly here right now, doing exactly what we're doing. So I never have considered it wasting time. I won't. But some people do. And they look back and reflect and say, wow, that 30-some year marriage, like, I knew I was being treated poorly, but I didn't know what this thing was. And now I understand it's narcissism. And wow, I really wish I could have that time back. I understand that completely. I empathize with you. We're all different. We all feel differently. We all are on the same path. We've experienced similar things, but I can't tell you how to believe or you know what your feelings are. I get it. But I don't believe there's wasted time, but many people do. Some people do. Other casualties would be your belief in people. Do you still believe that there is goodness in people, and that people are honest and forthright and they want your best interest at heart? This one, I will say firsthand, I do believe in people 100%. Do I believe they're all honest and forthright and good? Absolutely not. 16 months ago I did. I sincerely did, because I grew up in a Disney-esque household. That's how it was. But now I don't. Now I have my boundaries. I'm growing them, maintaining them, building them. And do I trust people? Absolutely. But do they have to jump through hoops, my hoops now, to get in my inner circle? 100%. I don't just let anybody get close to me. It's a casualty. It really is. Looking at it that way, you get my point. Like, it's a healthy boundary to have now. But that's another thing, because it takes, which leads me to the next one. I'll just jump to the next one. If you did grow up in a Disney-esque background, or you believed in that people are really good and they want your best interest and all that thing, maybe your hopes in humanity have been shattered, let's say, or changed, or diluted. That's a casualty right there, because you want to go back. Some people want to go back when you were innocent, and your innocence has been stolen by the narcissist. Meaning, trust, belief, hope, love, all those things. That's another one. Which leads me to the next one, another casualty of the narcissistic relationship. If it was a romantic one, and let's say you were discarded, or you had to end it, whatever. The point is, can you love again? Many people on the channel question themselves, I don't know if I can love again. I'm not sure if I can. I don't know if I'll ever get there. Many people can love again. Many people have found love again. Many people are doing great. But again, each and every casualty I'm mentioning on this video, these are all things that we've all experienced, and we all question ourselves and wonder and ponder and think post-narcissistic relationship. Same thing in the business relationship. You know, you gave to a fault. You were working really hard. You were working weekends and holidays, and you were doing the work of 3 people, and you never got that raise or promotion or that corner office or that trip to the Bahamas for a month. And then you found out your boss is a narcissist, or you just weren't going to get the raise, you moved on. Now, when you go to the new workplace, new company, can you trust that boss? Think about that for a minute. Many people currently, especially in this environment, sincerely don't trust their bosses. And I'm not saying anything other than what I read and what I see, and certainly what I've experienced. These are all casualties of the narcissistic relationship. Maybe let's go back to the brother-sister. Siblings. Maybe you haven't talked to your sibling in 10, 20 years because you've done it. You've run the gambit, and you understand that it doesn't benefit you. So you've had to block them, or you just don't attend holiday functions, birthdays, celebrations, because you don't want to be around that person, because you know it doesn't benefit you, and you know they won't change. They haven't changed. They're never going to change. And what they want to do is just decimate you. So that's a relationship it's broken. Let's put it that way. The list of casualties from the narcissistic relationship are many. And again, I could do a 30-part series on this easily and dig into each and every one of them. My point is, because I am a positive person and I want to put a positive spin on this video, but I have to be real and let you guys understand that there are many casualties. There are so many things. Here's another couple ones before I close the video. Your mental health, that's taken a hit. And my hope is you are getting stronger each and every day and becoming educated, aware, awakened, and learning and growing. Your physical appearance, your physical ailments, health. I've created videos on that topic before. I know firsthand what that's like. It's not fun to have 5 surgeries in 6 years when I never had any surgeries my previous years on the planet. These are casualties of the narcissistic relationship. Yes, they are. The thing is the casualties from the narcissistic relationship are casualties until we fix them, until we correct them, until we get the education and understand and turn these casualties into positives. And that's what we do on this channel. That's what I certainly do each and every day. I am an optimist. Did I want to go through the narcissistic relationship? Absolutely not. Did I know what was going on during it? I knew I wasn't being treated properly. I knew that there were many unusual things that I experienced, but I couldn't put my finger on it. I just didn't know. I didn't have the education. And now I do. And with the education that I'm getting each and every day, and I put hours and hours into myself every single day, I can move past the term casualty and just say to myself, yes, I'm so much stronger. I'm where I want to be. I am moving forward. I'm doing so much better, as an example. But unless you've healed and unless you've done the inner work and the growth and you've understood everything that you've experienced, or most things, they will be casualties until you get over it. And again, I know it's a kind of a serious word. I don't like to use words like that, but for this video I needed to, because many of these things that I'm discussing, and I will close the video out, are to let you know, again, you're not alone. You've experienced the same things I've experienced and many others, but these are things that many times you can't share with people. They're just not going to get it unless you're in a community like this one or many others that understand narcissism. So that's why this channel was created. That's why this channel is here for you. That's why this channel is here to support you, to let you know that, yes, there were casualties from the narcissistic relationship, many. And there's a massive list. But once you understand, you get the awareness, the education, and the awakening, you understand that you had to go through that relationship to get to this point in time right now. So no longer are they casualties. That's the way I look at it. So guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great evening. Stay blessed. Stay strong. Continue to move forward and work on yourself, and understand that you are not alone. We are here for you. God bless you. I love you more than words can say. Continue to become awakened and continue to become enlightened. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Have a great evening. Stay blessed. Good night.